In this session, we're going to use doodling as a moving meditation. So this is an easy, playful way to bring the mind into stillness, the breath into rhythm, and the body into presence. You just need something to doodle on. I like to use a Sharpie marker. You can use a pen or pencil, whatever you feel most comfortable with. This is just, it fills in the lines. It doesn't have to be Sharpie, it can be a marker. It just fills in better for me, but you use what you want to use. Colored pencil crayons, it all works. So whatever you feel drawn to works. And this isn't about creating art, though perhaps in time you will find your rhythm. It's really about letting the marker become an extension of your breath and your awareness. The page becomes a mirror for your inner state. So take a slow, deep inhale and exhale fully, and just notice your body right now. Notice where it touches the chair, the floor. Just notice the simple fact that you are here breathing. Orient your body in the space that you're in. And every time you feel your mind wander, gently return to this breath and carry that awareness into your doodle today. So start by placing the pen or marker in your non-dominant hand. And as you inhale, just let the marker move about the page. As you exhale, just let the marker rest or shift direction. Just let the marker be somehow in tune with your breath. Inhale, flowing line. Exhale, pause. And there's no need to think. Just let the rhythm of your breath guide the rhythm of your hand. The reason to use your non-dominant hand is just so that you step out of control into presence. And that line reflects your inner breathing body, not your thinking mind. I like to go back and close my loop, but you obviously don't have to do that. You do whatever you feel guided to do. And when you feel complete, just look at the lines that you've created and just notice where the lines intersect or cross sharply. These where the pauses were that are more sharp. We're going to slowly, in either hand, whatever you feel comfortable with now, simply round out those corners. So you can simply round out the corners by making these smoother lines. So there's a tracing and rounding those corners, and filling in the gaps. I really like to simply draw the shapes or trace the shapes rounding at the corner so it's one smooth fluid shape very loosely. So I'm not trying to be on that original line necessarily. I just want to let a shape form loosely from that original drawing. So it's up to you, whatever you feel more comfortable doing, either just simply rounding out those corners or tracing loosely inside until it's nicely rounded. Maybe you have your own practice. Maybe your own preference will develop as you do this. That's okay. Lean into that. There's no right or wrong. You're simply smoothing out those intersections, those lines. You want everything to be softened, rounded, no sharp edges. And just trust and be present to yourself, your breath. And just imagine that the smoothing of these shapes, these sharp corners, these lines is smoothing your presence in your body, your breath. Remember to breathe and remain inside your body, connected to your heart, to your breath. You are inside your body, away from the thinking mind, not trying to do it right, not thinking there's a wrong and right way. That's you being in your mind, simply allowing what wants to express itself however that happens. And then notice that the corners happen on the outside as well, not just on the inside. So you can trace on the outside as well as the inside of the shapes. And here I'm tracing on the inside, and here I'm tracing on the outside. Just smoothing out all those sharp corners. And I've done this for a while, so I'm not trying to make it pretty. I'm just smoothing out those lines. Which to me makes it look pretty. So I keep going around. Sorry, bumped you off my camera. My marker is fading, but that's okay. Remember to be present to your breath. Be mindful of your heart. There's no need to worry if you're doing it right or wrong. There is no such thing. There's only your presence with the page, your presence with what wants to be expressed, with rounding, not being concerned with how it looks, just simply being mindful of rounding all those lines and edges. And just let the rhythm of your breath guide you. Each of these rounded edges or sort of presence. Exhale. It tells your nervous system that this is safe. You can soften and release. So when it feels complete, it's okay if you're not complete yet. Keep rounding your edges and lines. When you feel complete, you can look at the shapes that have appeared in your doodle. They're like perhaps empty spaces within you or pockets of presence that are waiting to be filled with awareness. So without planning, you can gently fill in each of these shapes. You can leave it as is if you're content. You can fill it with a color, a pattern, a texture, or just leave it as an open space. So again, not thinking about what this is supposed to look like, but allowing it to express itself as you stay connected to your breath, to your heart. So it's not about expressing something, it's about deepening presence, listening, noticing, and staying in your body as you breathe. I like to fill patterns, that's what it calls to me. You trust what calls to you. My marker is fading, and that's okay. So simply trusting what wants to be expressed, whether it's colors or patterns, some sort of texture, or leaving each shape as they are. No right or wrong. Notice your breath. Soften your jaw. And your lips, the muscles on your face. Just let your body relax. Feel the expansion. Breathe in deeply and exhale. Notice how you feel. And when you feel complete, just take a look at your page. It's not just lines and shapes, it's a trace of your breathing body on paper. Notice how you feel now compared to when you started. Is your breath deeper? Is your body softer? Is your mind quieter? And this practice shows us that meditation doesn't always mean stillness. Sometimes it's movement, lines form, anchoring awareness through simple, repetitive, and gentle flow. So thank yourself for pausing, for breathing, for being here fully in your body, even if just for these few moments.